Well, hello everyone and welcome back to my another video. And I am again in the woods and I'm in this never visited before park, and I noticed this place several times before, every time when I drive to the city center, and it's next to quite a busy road, and every time I would drive I would see these interesting birch trees all around. So I thought I need to at some point to stop, park my car and try to explore this place a little bit more in depth and see if I can find any interesting pictures here. So that's what I'm doing here today. So that's where I am, and that's my mission for today, to explore this tiny park by the busy road and see if I can capture anything interesting. I've been walking around for a while and I think I found an interesting composition, and basically what I got here is are these birch trees that they grow all very nicely, very neatly, vertically, and there is one of them that is kind of slanted towards it's kind of bent over and slanted towards one side, and it's kind of, you wouldn't think about it that much, but I tried a few different compositions with my long lens, zoomed all the way, almost all the way, about 150 mil, and I think I found an interesting composition that's quite an interesting image. So let me show you what I got here on my back screen. So as you see, that's basically my composition here, and what I got here is this one birch tree that kind of is bent towards one side, and you have all these beautiful other ones that are all almost perfectly vertical. And I thought I'll just try to zoom in with my long lens and see if I can make an interesting image out of it. And I'm going for f2.8, and I'm focusing on this bent birch tree and ISO 100, and there you go. I think I found another interesting composition. It's basically this lonely tree, but it's very orange. All the leaves are, I would say, at the peak of its autumn colors, very orange, but the trunk is quite dark, and it's partially in a shadow. So I think it looks kind of cool. So what I thought I'm gonna do, if I try to take a picture of the whole tree, I don't think it's the image is very compelling. So what I thought I'm gonna do is I'm going to zoom in and kind of cut out the top bit of the tree and just have just a little bit of the orange leaves and that dark trunk of the tree itself with a little bit of the foreground grass in it. I think that's quite an interesting image. So let me show you what I got here. So that's basically what we got here. It's I got this tree. Sorry, a little bit, I guess it's difficult to see, trying to cover the sun 'cause it's quite strong and it kind of washes out the image on my back screen here. So I got this tree. I leaving basically my top third of the image for the orange trees. The middle of it is gonna be for the trunk, which is quite partially in the shadows and partially is illuminated by the sun. And at the bottom I got the grass, which is going to be my foreground. So there you go. I'm going for f2.8 and I'm underexposing by 2 stops because I'm trying to preserve all the highlights, which are quite strong. The image is quite contrasty with all the shadows and highlights. So yeah, ISO 100, and without further ado, focusing on a tree, and boom. Well, I guess that's gonna be it for today, boys and girls. And the sun is already up high, and all the scene here is quite contrasty. The light is very strong, so that marks my end for this little photo trip in my local unexplored park, which is now explored. So yeah, I hope you found this video interesting, and if so, consider subscribing, share, drop a comment, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.